So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question: do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. Because men are useless.
A few weeks ago, I was driving around town because I had to take care of some very important useless man business. As I was waiting for the light to turn green at a major intersection, I heard the sound of a low flying helicopter nearby. When I looked to see where the helicopter was, it was flying nearby an electric transmission tower. And dangling from underneath the chopper in a bucket were three useless men who were inspecting the tower. Unfortunately, because of my useless man business, I could not get actual footage of what these three useless men were doing. So I will have to show some content of useless men doing something similar as the useless men I personally witnessed. In the use of this content, I cite fair use policies. Now, this is the actual tower that the useless men were inspecting, which this tower is located in the rear of a very busy Wawa where useless working men come to fill up their useless vehicles for their useless jobs. It is also a very busy location where those very same useless men have breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. Heck, as a useless working man, I've even stopped by this very same Wawa right before I went to my useless working man job. But I uselessly digress. And furthermore, since it is now the soft guy era, Drizzle-Drizzle, it is now time for useless men to be freed from doing any type of useless work which supports this society. I mean, so many things could have happened to those useless men who were dangling in that bucket from the bottom of a helicopter, like being electrocuted, or being killed because of the chopper crashing into the tower, etc. As well, the useless men in the parking lot of the Wawa could have been also seriously injured or killed if something went wrong with what the useless men on the chopper were doing. So, Drizzle-Drizzle, I propose the following be done to keep all useless men everywhere from having to do useless man jobs. That being the creation of the Useless Men Protection Act, which forbids useless men from working. So, Drizzle-Drizzle, the Useless Men Protection Act would involve the creation of useless men universal basic income. The aforementioned income would start at $100,000 annually and will receive a $50,000 increase every 5 years of a useless man's life. In addition, Drizzle-Drizzle, useless men would be eligible for useless man Social Security, which starts at $5,000 per month and is in addition to standard Social Security. Drizzle-Drizzle. Now, Drizzle-Drizzle, the Useless Men Protection Act would come with many perks like free first-class airline tickets for useless men or free full-course meals for useless men at places like the Cheesecake Factory. Yes, there would be a myriad of perks provided to useless men under the Useless Men Protection Act. Drizzle-Drizzle. So, my dears, Drizzle-Drizzle, now it's your turn to step up to the plate and do your duty. Drizzle-Drizzle. Because, my dears, in order for the Useless Men Protection Act to be totally successful, it's going to require a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on your behalf. Drizzle-Drizzle.